kiddos, this is Miss Stark with another video. This time we're going to look at triangle angle theorems. So there are two theorems we're going to go over today. The triangle sum theorem and the exterior angle theorem. So first we're going to start with the triangle sum theorem. So I always zoom in using this little magnifying glass so I can see the questions better. So we had a triangle, just a regular triangle like one of these or this one, and we tore the triangle edges, these little corners, out and paste them together. And when we did that, the angles of the triangle, all three of them, made a straight line when put together. So how do the angles fit around a point? Well, the angles formed a straight line. What is the measurement of a straight angle? So we know this from last year and last week that a straight line is equal to 180, similar to how supplementary angles equal to 180. So we're going to put 180, and we need that little degree sign. So we're going to go up here to insert, scroll down to special characters, and we're going to look up degree. And it is this one right here. If I drew it, it also appears. Nope, it didn't appear. Oh no. Maybe if I drew it up in the upper right hand corner. Nope. So you'd have to look up degree unless you're really skilled at drawing the degree sign. So what is the relationship in words between the measure of angles in the triangle? So what they're asking here is, what do you see going on with these three triangles? Well, similar to complementary and supplementary angles, more supplementary angles, when we add the angles, they all equal 180 because they all form a 180 degrees. So what is the relationship between the measure of angles in a triangle? Well, the sum of the angles equals 180. I'm going to just copy and paste this number right here so I don't have to look for the degree sign again. And there we go. Now, number 4, the triangle sum theorem states that for the triangle ABC, the measurement of angle A, angle B, and angle C equal, well, it equals 180. Now here they give us a chance to use this theorem to the test. So we have two angles, 99 and 56, and we have to find this question mark one. So we know that the sum of all three angles is 180. So what we can do is we can minus them from 180. Oh, not 900, 99. Let's see, 180 minus 99. Let's see, I can't do 0 minus 9, so I gotta borrow. So that becomes 10, so that's 1. And that becomes 17 minus 9, which is 8. So that's the sum of these two. So now I have to subtract 56. Let's see. 81, 1 minus 6, can't do it, so I gotta borrow. 11 minus 6 is 5. This becomes a 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. So 25, I need this degree sign. And there we go. My answer is 25 degrees. And that's all there is to the triangle sum, is that the angles inside all add up to 180. So now I have the exterior angle. The exterior angle is if we were to continue to draw any line outside of the triangle, it will form another angle. Basically a supplementary angle to the angle it's connected to. So as you see, 4 and 3 are considered supplementary angles. So restate the triangle sum theory. So what we're going to do is kind of reword what we learned from the first section. Basically, it's just that the angles of the triangle, of a triangle, any triangle, add up to 180 degrees. And I just copied and pasted that symbol in. What do angles 3 and 4 form? What is the sum of the measurements of angles 3 and 4? Well, like I said earlier, they formed a supplementary angle, or you can say a straight line, because as you see, it's just a straight line, and straight lines equal 180. Okay, number 3. You can set the sum of the interior angles equal to the sum of the angles 3 and 4 since both equal 180. Write the resulting equation, then simplify. So here, I'm going to go to Insert, go down to Special Characters, and I'm looking for a symbol that looks like this. Here it is right here, the angle one. So then I'm going to copy so I have it for the future. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals, well, it equals 180, but so do the sum of angle 3 and angle 4. Angle 3 plus angle 4. So if we look at this, we can easily simplify this because what we see is that both sides of the equation have angle 3. So if we were to get rid of that, we will be left with angle 1 plus angle 2 equals angle 4. And that is true because 1, 2, and 3 add up to 180 and 3 and 4 add up to 180. If we take 3 out of that equation, 4 must equal 1 and 2. Number 4. The exterior theorem states that the measurement of an exterior angle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. Remote means it's not the adjacent one. It's the other two that make the triangle. So here we're going to use a little bit of pre-algebra to solve to find A, B, and C. So the easiest one to find right now is angle C. So angle C is just going to be using this right here, which is 180 minus 110. And that equals 70. I need to borrow this degree sign. 70 degrees. And this is angle C. Okay, so that's the easiest of them too. So as we know, the other two angles, in this case it's A and B, because they're not adjacent to 110, they are going to actually equal 110. So how I'm going to solve this is I'm going to kind of solve them together because I need to figure out what y equals. So this is going to be a lot of algebra going on here, so I hope it's not too confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my values to this formula right here. So for angle 1, I have 2y plus 6. Then we have to add. For my second angle, I have y plus 8. And then for angle 4, I have 110. So my first step is to combine like terms. So I combine my y's together and my 6 and 8 together. So I have 3y now, and 6 plus 8 is 14, and this equals 110. Next step is to get rid of my whole numbers, which means my numbers that aren't being multiplied by a variable. So in this case, it'd be 14. So on both sides, I'm going to minus 14. So here I'm going to do it in red and be like minus 14. Minus 14. Put this in red, so I know that that's what I'm doing for this step. So I'm left with 3y here, because the two 14s cancel out. 110 minus 14 is 96 degrees. Next, I divide both sides by 3. So I'm going to divide by 3. Divide by 3. I'm going to use green to show this. Oop, I don't want to highlight. I want to change the color just to show that's what I'm doing for this step. Okay, so 3 divided by 3 is 1, so I'm left with just y basically, 1y. And 96 divided by 3, 3 goes into 9 3 times and into 6 2 times. So I know y equals 32. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to find out what angle A is and angle B is by plugging in 32 to their respective problems. So first off, angle A, well, that equals 2y plus 6, which equals 2 times 32 plus 6. 2 times 32, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times, okay, 64, plus 6, which equals 70 degrees, right? 1, 2, yep. Okay. Next one is angle B. I do the same thing. but I use B's formula, which is y plus 8, y being 32 plus 8 is 40. And there we go. We have our answers, 70, 70, and 40. And I know these two are right because 70 plus 40 equals 110. And then 110 plus 70 equals 180. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this video has helped, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!